This is the first time with this setup and I'm fucking melting. So that's actually really nice. Hello and welcome. This is my channel, I suppose. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing here. This is actually a quote-unquote review. It's not a review, it's a fucking explanation. This is the explanation of how I made... there we go. A fucking how-to. That's perfect. That's fucking perfect. This is an explanation about how to make the first pyramid head. Fuck. So this is the explanation of how to make the first pyramid head helmet. Pyramid. So this is kind of the finished product. It's not perfect. I need to make several changes. I will probably get a better one, because this one still has so many problems that I wasn't still able to actually adjust for now. The process is actually really easy, the process of making these pyramids. It's, as you can see, it's practically cardboard, with here at least it has a string and a little another string, let's call it just like that, for the head, so that it stays in a certain point and it doesn't weigh too much. And it's basically a big origami of cardboard. Now this is from the movie. I will make a separate video for this one. I will make it so that I can explain how to make each part and how they need to look. For now, we're going to look at this big bad boy. One important element that we must always remember when we are making one of these is the scaling. So as you can see, this is clearly with a front that is far too big. This is not screen accurate. This is too wide. In fact, I will need to actually slim it down and make it so that the sides converge. I don't even fucking know the grammar.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Converge, the whole, it's kind of patching up, but it's pretty much shit. What I must say is the tip came out quite good. So as I was saying, scaling is important because you want to look like the character, but you don't want to look like the whole thing, it's too big for your body. Because in the game, in the movie, it's of course scaled on the actor, on the model, and therefore it fits the context. Otherwise you end up like having a huge hunk of cardboard of fucking focus. You don't want a huge hunk of cardboard on your head that you need 3 helmets to only hold up and turn your head around. This is just the base. The base is the skeleton, which is made in cardboard, various pieces. I suggest to use hot glue and actually vinyl glue. It's perfect. It dries in like an hour. Camera just died on me. Why the fuck? It's kind of long of a waiting time, but it's good. It makes for a good adhesive. Hot glue to fill up the gaps, and maybe to make those little welding points. You need to actually accentuate those, for example, along this ridge, or maybe here on the top, on the attachments to the lip, which I will cover in a bit. Then we have another part, which are the weapons. This is my great knife. I made a different one of this, which is here. You can't see my hand, but it's here. I made a spear there, but mainly this is your main focus. If you don't get this right, the whole costume can just go fuck itself, because Silent Hill 2, which is the game from which this bad boy comes out, is one of the most known fucking games of all time, and the weapon is known. This is still cardboard. It's very light. It's con safe, so you can use it in your cons. It's a total of, if I don't say wrong, I don't know about fits, but I know about meters, which is a meter and 50, a meter and 40. The colors, you can use pretty much everything, but I suggest a thing. All of this needs to be made stronger. How do you do that? It's very easy. You dip the whole shit in vinyl glue, how the heck you pronounce it, and cover it in newspapers. Newspapers make it harder, won't bend. As if I take a basic piece of cardboard, it will just bend like nothing. So what you want to do is actually put a couple of layers. In particular, on this one there are 3 layers. On this one there are 4. These layers need to be put in a very special way, which is, as you can't probably see because of the lighting, but there is a grain inside the cardboard, which is horizontal here, vertical here. What you want to do is put 2 or more vertical layers together as the sole of the blade of the sword or whatever you're making, and sandwich it between the 2 layers that are made with the horizontal grain. In that way you can see that it's far stronger. This one hasn't been dipped in vinyl glue. You can even do it in resin, but I don't know if here in Italy it's not actually able. You're not able to bring a resin weapon inside a con. You need foam or cardboard weapon. You won't be able to bring a wooden one, probably, or a resin one, for all I know. As I was saying, this is for the other one. You can actually see the difference between the two, which is this one, it's smaller, and I actually swift the blades so that this looks more like the movie. I don't actually care at the moment, because my priority is to get that guy fixed up for the next con, which I will leave the link in the description. Description? What the fuck do I care?
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Another point are the boots. The boots are actually hard to find. You would find, and I would suggest, women boots, thigh-high boots. I use this kind of a long, it is not actually thigh-high, this is kind of bit lower, but it works, and as I was saying, you will have much more luck in finding women fire boots than men. These are riding boots. You use them for riding horses and stuff like that. I don't know. I bought them for 20 bucks. These are not. These are plastic. This is not even rubber. This is plastic. What else? The coloring, you can do it in different methods, and mainly for this guy I used, for this two I used this junk, which is Ambrosol spray. It's a very cheap kind of paint. It should look metallic, doesn't fucking look metallic. Stay away from this brand. It's not good. It kinda tends to flake off, and and simply is based on acrylic paint. Is not a good color for this work. Well, for this I think I will use a modelism clay type of color, because this one I want to cover in resin. This is something that I can cover in resin. This is not the whole knife. This is a basic view on the two objects that I'm bringing to the Dragon Fest, and of course of the singular weapons. For this guy I want the great knife and that sort of cleaver that it used in the second movie. So with that over, we can simply say goodbye. See ya!